Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a monthly reading for August 2021, and this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. Please take what you like, okay? Leave the rest for someone else. Sorry, I have little bugs flying around. It's the summertime, and I like to have my window open, and I get little gnats flying around all the time. So if you see me shooing them away, they bug me. I guess that's why they're called bugs, right? So don't mind me. Also, I want to announce that I will be doing a drawing for a personal reading with me in September, and the drawing will run all the way from the 1st through the 31st of August, and I will be choosing a winner in September. Now, all of the details about how to enter this drawing will be at the end of this video, so please stay for the whole video, okay? Also, I am doing a reading with my window open again. I'm going to mention that because I do have someone in my yard who is driving a four-wheeler, so if you hear a noise in the background, it's a four-wheeler going back and forth outside my window, okay? So apologize for that. Also, please go check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I do weekly and monthly videos. I do only weekly videos twice a month, and then I do the monthlies. So it's not every single week, but you can go and visit my playlist and see what videos will resonate with you, okay? Let's go ahead and jump right in to get some oracle messages, and then we will jump into a full tarot spread after that. See what messages Spirit has for you. Spirit, what do you have for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, you know what, Aries? I want to mention one more thing before I begin this reading. I get a lot of comments stating that people don't want to hear love readings. People don't want to hear, this or that. I just need you to understand that as a reader, I do not select the topic. I let Spirit give the messages through me. These messages are channeled through me and given to you through a reading, okay? So I know that there are a lot of other tarot readers out there that have specific readings for love, for money, for whatever, okay? My readings, I give them as I am, the messages are channeled through me. So please be aware of that. It's not my choice. It's what the message needs to be relayed to you, okay? I just want you to understand that. So please keep that in mind. You got two messages out here on the table to begin the reading. We have card number 42, Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Beautiful. And Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. So with these two cards, I'm getting that there has been some plans that you've made, maybe in the recent past, that are coming to fruition. There are developments being made with some decisions that you've made regarding your life, regarding a situation in your life, possible relationship, possible career move. These preparations that you've made, these moves that you have made, or possible decisions that you have made are coming to fruition in August, okay? Now, the Lay of the Land talks about ancestral wisdom, meaning that you do have people or ancestors who are looking out for you as well. Now, these two cards I'm reading with, through my intuition. I want to read from the book to give you the full layout of what these cards are saying. I don't normally take two cards from this deck because of that, but I'm going to go ahead and read both of these cards for you, so that you get an idea of what's being said here, okay? So the first one with Netcaster. It says, the Netcaster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They have arrived, and it's time that you cast your net lest they swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach, but it has been so long since your prayers were answered that you've forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open your arms and your heart to the rewards beyond measure. Cast your net. Take the next step that you've been planning for so long. Remember that the fish wait for no one, so time is of the essence. Heaven and earth are a perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for success, and the only one who can spoil that perfection of that moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? You'll sabotage the magic and shatter the crystalline flawless of the now. The net caster can also arrive to bring you bad news, to tell you that you've been snared in someone's trap and must wiggle free. Right now, it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it's suffocating you before realizing you must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. Bide your time until all the conditions are right. Go to the place of stillness, of deep quiet, and watch for the signs that a new opportunity has arrived. Right now, you are patient because you feel that things will go your way. Learn to be patient with the people and the situations that are more challenging for you. Wow, that is a lot to take in. See, that's why 2 cards is quite a bit when it comes to this deck. But what I get from this is that you have been waiting for something for so long, okay? And you definitely need to allow the victory and allow the success to come in, okay? Allow for the net caster has arrived, it says. Allow for these things to come in. And if you get bad news, right, and you have to wiggle free from something or someone, then you need to do that, okay? Then don't wait until it's suffocating you, like it says here, before you realize that you need to move on, okay? So it goes both ways with this. You can, you have something beautiful that you've set your mind on, that you've set your heart on, and you want to move towards it, but there might be the obstacle of you having to maneuver your way through situations in order to get there, is what I'm seeing here with this message, okay? Wow, very powerful, Aries. Okay, so Ancestral Wisdom is card number 34. And this card is saying that there are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be part of a wave of change. This is one of those times, and what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have laid well-worn paths and left wisdom for you to rely and reflect upon. This is so that you have a better understanding of the potentials and the possible pitfalls of your journey. When you know the lay of the land, you're better able to fully experience what's being offered to you. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or good advice from an expert or an elder, okay? That way you'll be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed, knowing that you have a map. Now you can be curious about what else is here. This is a path that promises success in all areas. Where others before you have dared to tread, you will discover the treasure they have left behind for you to make your own. Wow. Past lessons, being well informed, and also having that ancestral wisdom, not only externally, because you can actually reach out to your ancestors through prayer or through meditation, but the ancestral wisdom is within you as well, right? So you have that embedded in you already. So that is beautiful. I love these messages for you. So we'll go ahead and put those there. Let's get one more oracle message before we move into the tarot reading. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for Aries for August 2021? Thank you. Beautiful. We have Spirit messages. Observe limitations. Interesting. Observe limitations. Spirit messages. What I'm getting with this is that Spirit is trying to tell you that there is obstacles. There is going to be obstacles in order for you to maintain or to attain a situation, okay, or something that you've been preparing for. Spirit is saying that you have to observe everything in its wake, okay, and allow yourself to contemplate, allow yourself to take in everything, so that you're not missing out on any signs or synchronicities that you need to learn or that you need to see. Okay, let me, I'm going to just real quickly read from the book on this card as well, because my that was my initial thought on this card. That was my intuition speaking. Okay, the book says, know that right now you are being visited by past loved ones. They are asking you to be observant of the signs that they are sending you on a daily basis. Yeah, and it goes back to this ancestral wisdom. Okay, your ancestors are looking over you. They have your back. Okay, so it says here, be aware of the moments as your mind wanders to nostalgic memories from the past. You may be visited by the loved ones while you're in lucid dreaming. Keep a handy journal next to your sleeping space so that you can record the moments immediately. Please acknowledge these signs and communication with love and gratitude, as it takes a great deal of energy for these special encounters. Yes, so it goes back to this lay of the land ancestral wisdom. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, people who have passed, your loved ones, okay? They are trying to communicate with you, whether it's through dreams, through meditation, through daily life. Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities that come your way. Now, if you don't know what that is, it could be 111 on the clock, okay? It could be you driving down the road and you seeing 333 on a license plate, or going to the grocery store and your receipt is $33.33, right? And maybe your change is $6.66 or something like that. Just an example of what synchronicities are. Okay, look for those, because that is how our spirit guides, our ancestors in the universe, are able to communicate with us here in the 3D. So yeah, there is some ancestral wisdom here that's definitely in play, and also the connection between you and your ancestors is very deep right now. So that's a wonderful message to get. Now let's go ahead and dive right into the tarot reading and see what else comes out for you in the tarot. This fly is bugging the heck out of me. I might have to pause the video to get my fly swatter. All right. We're going to do a full Celtic cross with clarification. So this is going to be quite a long reading. My monthlies do kind of go into like 30-40 minute long readings. So grab a drink of water or something, something refreshing. Grab a snack, and let's dive right in and see what else Spirit has for you today, okay, and for the month of August. Again, I apologize for the noise, that four-wheeler outside. It's annoying, but I can't do anything about it. I live with other people, so. Okay, let's see what the reason for this reading is. I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. Again, I do not select what we're talking about. Spirit does, okay? My spirit guides are going to tell me through the tarot what we're talking about today and what the reading is going to be about. And this is the reason for your reading, this first card coming out here, okay? All right, Spirit, what are we talking about today for Aries for the month? Knight of Wands, it's your energy here. Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, okay? So Knight of Wands is someone who takes action, and we talked about preparing for something. Something is, you know, you're preparing for something to come to fruition, and you are definitely either going to be faced with some difficulty or you're going to maneuver very carefully, right? So let's see what's blocking you. What is the challenge? Justice. You could be dealing with the Libra, or you could be dealing with the justice system, okay? The Justice card is the card of Libra, but it also talks about accepting consequences, okay, and abiding by the truth and sometimes by the law if you're dealing with the court system. So put it how it resonates for you, but this is bringing something into balance that might be a challenge for you in August, okay? There might be something here that creates a challenge in order for you to either bring something into balance or accept some consequences, or accept the consequences of your actions for some reason. Sorry, I have to get this notification off my screen. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's on your mind, Aries. What's going on with Aries, Spirit? What's on their mind? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. You are feeling defensive, Aries, for some reason. Could be regarding love. It could be regarding career, friendship, family. And I do have another card that came out here. We have the Eight of Swords. Feeling like you cannot attain something. And that's where this comes in again. This netcaster. The message that I read in that book said that there could be some bad news, right? There could be something that comes through as a challenge where you may have to really figure out how to prepare for that, right? Prepare for what's coming in that may be good, but there could be, you know, a little bit of haziness. There could be a little bit of obstacles, okay? And I do feel here that you are thinking about those obstacles, and they could be mental obstacles. Maybe you're up in your head. You are definitely feeling defensive for some reason. We will clarify. Let's see what the root of the issue is here. What's the root of the issue, Spirit? The Chariot. Okay, something's coming in quickly. This is the card of Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer as well. I just got to throw that out there. But this card is talking about moving quickly. Okay, this is you know, quick progress, but it can also be, we just talked about having obstacles, but this can talk about no obstacles. So, which is odd. You know, moving through something quickly and getting through it. It could be that that there is something coming in quickly that might feel like it is overwhelming, but I do feel that you're going to be victorious in whatever this is. If this is a court case, I do see victory in this situation, okay? Even though you may not think that there is a possibility for that, I feel that there is. Okay, now this could be any kind of court case. It could be, you know, dealing with parking tickets, all the way up to dealing with a divorce. Put it how it resonates for you, but I do see that that's a possibility here. Let's see what the recent past is talking about here. What's the recent past for Aries? The King of Cups. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So another Cancer card out here. Strong Cancer energy. I do feel here in the past you may have been dealing with either one of those signs. If you are not dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Aries, I do feel that you are possibly dealing with a love situation here. Again, I'm sorry if those of you who do not want to hear about love, if it comes up in this reading, it comes up. You can click off the video, but then you're gonna miss out on the announcement at the end unless you fast forward, because that's a big announcement that I have about the drawing, that I'm going to be doing some personal readings for people. So I would stick in just to see what this is about. The King of Cups does talk about love. Okay, it talks about possible give and take when it comes to love. We will clarify, but just want to make sure you understand that there is a possibility for that. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have in the immediate future. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. This is an opportunity. This is an offer from the divine. This is something that's coming towards you. Again, I keep looking at this beautiful card, the Netcaster, preparations coming to fruition. You could be getting a raise or a promotion, okay? You could have prepared for this over time. You know, when you are with a company for so long, for example, you know, people look at your hard work and see all of the effort you've put into a project or into a particular endeavor regarding work. So I do feel that this is a new beginning, a new opportunity, possibly even a new job. If you're moving jobs or getting a job, I do feel that this is coming in for you. Let's see what is in, what could be blocking you? What could be a karmic lesson that could be blocking you from moving forward? Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is what could be blocking you. Now this could be a truth of some kind, a truth that's coming out, something that's being revealed, okay? To me, the swords do signify truth. Also, this could be a new beginning as well. Now, again, maybe there is, and we will clarify, but I do see that there is another offer here. And it could possibly be connected to this Ace of Pentacles. Again, we'll clarify. Now let's see what is in your environment. Two of Pentacles in your environment. So you could be juggling maybe two jobs, two opportunities, okay? Because I do see these two new beginnings here. You could be dealing, you know, possibly with juggling between what you want and what you have. Okay, do I stay? Do I go? But I do see the two pentacles here, so that tells me that this is something tangible, like a job, like money. Okay, like even people. You can juggle people too. But I do see that in your environment, you might be juggling a couple of ideas or people or things. Okay, let's go ahead and see what your hopes and fears are and possible advice from Spirit. Death. This is transformation. Okay, transformation isn't always easy. It is always good, but it's not always easy. Okay, so that it could be a fear for you to transform, maybe move into a new job. Maybe, you know, be given the opportunity to take a higher position. Even if you don't have all the skills, you might be a little intimidated at what they're offering you. Just an example. Okay, now your hopes could be, yes, I want to transform. You know, it could be a little scary, but at the same time, you definitely want this transformation. I do feel here that advice from Spirit is saying that it's inevitable. There's going to be some transformation that is taking place for you here in the month of August. Let's see what the outcome is. The Five of Cups and the outcome. Interesting. So this is saying that there's some disappointment, possibly in either a love situation or just emotional detachment of some kind. It could be in a relationship. It could be emotionally detaching from a person, from a place, from a thing. Okay, it doesn't have to be a person, but this is disappointment. Okay, and we will clarify to see why that's coming out in your outcome. Let me just move these cards over a little bit. That way I have some room here. Sorry about that. I hate to take up extra time to move things around, but it has to be done. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify. Let's look and see what this Knight of Wands is. This is your energy, Aries. You're taking action towards something. Let's see what this is about. Spirit, what is this Knight of Wands talking about? Oh, okay. Heartache. I'm sorry, Aries. I'm sorry. I know, I had a lot of comments in my last video. Stop talking about love. But this is moving away from heartache, or, attempting to prepare yourself for some sort of transformation that's going to take you out of that. So that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing, okay? Let's get one more card for this. One more for this Knight of Wands. Yeah, see? Okay, so the Moon. You may not have known everything that was related to this situation, okay? The Moon can talk about hidden things, hidden agendas, right? illusions. So I feel that maybe, whatever you've walked away from, or whatever broke your heart, you still may not know everything about the situation. But nonetheless, I do feel that you're walking away from it. And maybe not walking away from it per se. I think you're walking towards something else. You might find new love. There might be something else here that brings in some balance, because Justice talks about balance. You could be dealing with the Libra, okay? You could be maybe pursuing a Libra. But I do feel that there is some heartache here, okay? And with the King of Cups next to it, I feel that this was an emotional issue. Something happened here where this person broke your heart. But I do feel that balance is coming in because you're taking initiative. You're preparing for something else. I know that your readings have, this past week, and I think last month's reading, it's been about love. And I cannot help that. It is what it is. I know it's not always good, but let's see what Justice is talking about here. Let's find out what this balance is. Okay, we have the equal give and take here, which means you definitely are looking for that equal give and take in this relationship, or were looking for that, which maybe you didn't receive. Okay, so that's why this heartache, I see this heartache very plain and clear here. There was no give and take in this relationship. Okay, hold on, I gotta close my door. Okay, sorry about that. So no give and take in this relationship, and that's why there's heartache here. And the balance really is required in any relationship, right? You can't have secrets. There's no balance in having secrets. If you're going to be in a relationship, you definitely need to have that equal honesty, right? And I think that's why this Ace of Swords is here. Truth, right? The karmic lesson was that you learned some truth about this give and take, and there was none. And that's a karmic lesson. You've learned how and when give and take should be present or evident in a connection, right? So that may or may not resonate with you guys, but that's what I see here. Okay, in your mind, you're feeling very defensive, and feeling like you're not going to be able to attain something. Now, I do see in your recent past we have love. So you may have felt that maybe this was unattainable. Maybe, it was just, you may have been presented with an offer and maybe you turned it down, or it could be this particular situation that I see here where there were secrets. Okay, I see secrets here. No give and take, no equal give and take, I should say, and no balance. But balance is required, and I think that's what you are wanting to bring into fruition for yourself in a new connection or in a connection. And whether that's a relationship in love, or if you're focused on something else in your life. Okay, so let's see what this Chariot is before we move over to the King of Cups. Let me see what this Chariot is. The Devil. Yeah. So moving towards something quickly, or something is moving quickly towards you. I do feel here that there is lots of possible fear, right? Fear of failure, fear of the love, fear of getting hurt again, fear of the secrets, right? Fear of not knowing, because that is what the Moon is talking about. Not knowing something, not knowing all the answers, not knowing if you can trust someone, not knowing if they're going to be honest to you, and not knowing if they're going to be willing to give you 100% from beginning to end, right? So I do feel here that there's a little bit of lack of confidence when it comes to moving into any kind of heartfelt situation with someone. And it could be a prison, of your own. You could be a prisoner of your own mind. You need to kind of, you can maneuver quickly out of these easily removable, whatever they are, ties and a blindfold. You can get out of that pretty quickly, right? But I feel like you're just very defensive at this moment. for whatever reason. And I feel that it's creating this fear and this lack of confidence moving into any new situation. Let's look at this King of Cups really quick, okay? I don't like to focus too much on the past, but I do want to see what this King of Cups is. Please, can I get some clarification? Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Maybe taking a break from, you know, whatever this was. Maybe even taking a break from relationship. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Really trying to gather your thoughts about past relationships, okay, or a relationship. This is nostalgia, thinking about the things that happened in the past, thinking about people you enjoyed in the past, people you've been with in the past. This could be a past love, okay? You could have children with this person. Don't have to be. I have to throw that out there because that's probably for one or two of you. But I feel that there's a lot of contemplation here, and I think we talked about that at the beginning, right? Contemplation. I mentioned that about past love or whatever happened in the past. Okay, let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is here. This is a new beginning here. High Priestess. Okay, talking about intuition, paying attention to your intuition. Can we get one more here? And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel here, Aries, that you are focused on your money. You're focused on the opportunities when it comes to finances, work, career, money-related issues. And I feel that your intuition and all of your energy that you're putting towards your preparation, right, to come to fruition, I believe it's related to your career and your money. And I feel that you're leaving the past memories in the past and you're trying to move forward in a different way. Even though you're feeling right now, as I said, I have to keep saying this because I see it very, very clearly. You're feeling very defensive and you feel like you cannot move when it comes to some of the mental blockages you're thinking about or experiencing, okay? And it's due to this possible fear of, opening up your heart or maneuvering through love in any way or maneuvering through a situation regarding love. I feel like you're focused on your money, okay? So as I said here with the Ace of Swords, this is talking about truth. And I do feel here that the lesson that you've learned with this heartache or this experience that caused the heartache is that truth is important to you. Truth is something that can break your heart because, truth hurts, right? That's the saying, truth hurts. Let's see what this is about. The World. The World talks about a new cycle, okay? It talks about moving into a new cycle. And I believe that the truth that caused this heartache for you is what led you into a new direction. Okay, one more. Yep, it led you into a new direction, and it kind of made you feel like you couldn't take everything with you, okay? Like you had all of this burden on your shoulders and your mind, that you had to kind of pack everything in your, all of your mental baggage and maneuver into a new cycle due to whatever this truth was that just was laid on you pretty thick, okay? Truth hurts. And I do feel that you've learned that some people aren't always going to tell you the truth, right? It's not always going to be evident up front. And I feel that this is what caused the heartache, and I feel that you've learned a big lesson in being very careful on who you choose to keep around you, who you choose to allow into your life, and what situations you're going to keep around, right? Or what situations you're going to allow yourself to be a part of, I should say. Okay. So yeah, let's see what this, okay, so Spirit already knew what I was going to ask. So you're juggling and you're holding on really tight to your money. Now, I don't know, I do see this Justice card here. if, this isn't going to be for everyone, but if there's a divorce that happened here, you are holding really tight to your money. Okay. It could be that you've had to juggle lots of different things, possibly court battles, possibly children, having to deal with the children in a relationship, having to possibly deal with the assets, going back and forth with who's going to get the house, who's going to get the car, who's going to get the dog, right? These are all tangible things. And you're really, really, really trying not to lose everything that you have. That's tough. That's really tough, Aries. Okay, and I know I can understand if you don't want to hear this. I've been told many times on my comments, I don't want to hear it, but I'm here to help guide you. That's what I do. So I hope you will stay to for the remainder of the reading. If this pissed you off, I'm sorry. But let's see what this transformation is, because yeah. Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yes, you're no longer having to deal with arguments, battles, back and forth, difficult people or a difficult person, and third party BS. Okay, if this person cheated on you, okay, if this person stepped out of the relationship, it allowed this transformation to come in so that you can maneuver towards something else. And I see the disappointment that you are experiencing right now. I'm really sorry that this is coming through this way, but Spirit is laying it out on the table, so to speak. Okay, no pun intended. But I know this disappointment, this disappointment with whatever this was. I do see that there could have been a third party and just lots of arguments, and you're transforming out of that. And what I want you to see with this Five of Cups is there's still two cups behind you in this card. Just picture yourself here in disappointment. If you're focused on these three cups here, if you turn around, not only are there two cups, which are other opportunities for you, but in the back there's a bridge that leads to a beautiful home. Okay, a beautiful village, something that you can find solace in, something else is there for you. Okay, let's see why the Five of Cups is here. Yes, the Two of Cups in reverse, because this was not meant to be. This connection here was meant to end. Okay, Spirit is telling you that you need to really recognize that, really understand that the Two of Cups in reverse is talking about a severed connection. Okay, two people that don't see eye to eye, two people that aren't on the same page, two people that are no longer seeing the same vision. So I do see that there was a difficult connection here that ended. But I do feel here that you are transforming out of this with the beautiful Spirit messages here, observing limitations. That is allowing you to observe things around you so that, even if there are people, there's naysayers or people trying to poke and prod at you because of this or that, right? If you continue to allow this to mentally interrupt your vision of what you want, if you're going to allow that to interrupt you from taking action on what you want and preparing for what's to come, right, then you will stay in this energy. Okay, devil energy is feeling the chains, right? If you can see, these two people have those chains around their necks, but they can easily get out of that, just like she can easily get out of these, out of the blindfold, out of the ties. It's up to you if you want to remain in a foggy state of mind. I know heartache is difficult, and I know that I see that you definitely need some balance here. I feel that you're going to be focusing on your work, your career, and what you've been doing to continue down a path that's right for you. And maybe right now love is not in the cards for you, and maybe it's again, no pun intended, but I feel that you definitely have to work through some of this heartache and some of the past hurts. Okay. Again, if you have children, that makes it more difficult. But nonetheless, I do see here that you're hanging on tight, trying to get through, and I do see transformation out of the situation. Okay. I want to go ahead and leave the reading here, but I do want to continue with my announcement because you all have, been so good to me. As a thank you to all of my subscribers, I'm holding a drawing in the month of August for a free tarot reading with me, a personal tarot reading. And the drawing starts on Sunday, August 1st. So to enter, what I want you to do is, if you want to enter, comment down in the comments box the number 5,000. And the reason for that is because I'm approaching 5,000 subscribers, and that is my way of saying thank you for that alone. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Please hit that subscribe button, okay? Especially if this reading resonated with you. And so to enter, you first have to, put that comment of the 5,000, number 5,000 into the comments, subscribe, and then go to my About page and find the link to my website. On my website, you will see at the top, it will say YouTube giveaways. And when you click on that, there'll be an entry form. Okay, and on the entry form, I want you to enter your full name and an email address. And there's a message box also in that entry form where I want you to type in your YouTube handle, the one you used to subscribe to this channel. And most importantly, turn on notifications once you're done with this video. It's a little bell down at the right hand corner of the screen. And by hitting the bell, you will be notified when I announce the winner in the monthly reading for September. Okay. Lastly, I will be selecting 2 winners. So whoever wins, I will be contacting them via email. Okay. Because when you enter, the form will actually send me, it triggers an email to send me an email with all of your information. So that's how you enter to win a personal reading with me. Okay. As you all know, I don't do personal readings otherwise. Okay. This is just a way for me to say thank you to all of the people who have subscribed and supported my channel throughout my journey. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the reading here, and hopefully you got something from the message. If not, I'm sorry. If you didn't like the reading, I can understand why. I mean, it is a message that is difficult to hear, but there's a lot of other beautiful messages we received out here today. So hopefully you got something from it. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys again for being here, and until next time, namaste.